Hi Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your October 1st to the 15th, 2022 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before I begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see here, Leo, the energy that we need to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. We have the Nine of Swords. So we need to be mindful of overthinking, overanalyzing, worrying, staying up at night with anxiety, depression, doubts, fears, negativity. It could also be that we could have a new baby, we could have, a work that needs to get done in time, and that we're staying up and we just feel really, really, really drained. So be mindful of the circumstances that you are in. Be mindful of everything that you're dealing with, everything that's on your plate. But don't let yourself be weighed down, okay? Don't let yourself be just absolutely positively drained, because the energy to be mindful of is an energy of anxiety, depression, doubt, fear, chaos. And though there can be good reasons for it, it can be just paralyzing. It can be absolutely paralyzing. So just be very mindful of this during this time, Leo. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Just fix this. The pumpkin is glaring a bit. Okay. So let's see what you were crowned with. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Wands. So this can be a very chaotic time. We're going to see with the Six of Swords that we are moving forward. We're heading in a new direction. We're really looking at things in a new way. We're getting a lot of clarity on certain things. Emotions are running astoundingly high during this time, so do be mindful with this. And there is a sense of, I'm heading on a new adventure. It's almost like I'm heading on a new adventure. I'm heading in a new way forward. I'm going after where I really want to be, what I really need for myself. And yet what comes in is the fact that we're going to need to stay calm throughout chaos. We're going to need to stay calm within ourselves, because we can feel attacked. Now, if we're not sleeping, if it's harder to take care of ourselves, this can become something that we just need to know, that we can feel very much attacked, and we need to remember to stay calm, to stay centered, to stay, just stay within ourselves, not within a loathing of ourselves, not within, a doubt or fear for ourselves, but saying, I live within me and I love me. And that's going to be astoundingly powerful, because we feel two ways. So, actually we feel three ways. One way is that we feel like we need to be pulled in 18 million different directions. We are being pulled in 18 million different directions. We just need to clone ourselves. We'll be able to, do everything just fine if that were the case, if we could just have more of us. We can also feel like everything is just a battle. It's just a battle. And we can always feel on the outside of wealth and prosperity and bounty and just thinking, oh my gosh, I have so many responsibilities. I have so much on my shoulders. How am I going to get to the place that I want to be in? How am I going to be able to move forward? And that's why the Seven of Wands right here is so important, because it's saying, listen to that inner light. If you can see right here with her, she has that inner light shining, glowing, just that sense of beauty and connection. And what Spirit is saying is be present within yourself. We have the attacks, we have the chaos of people, we have the nonsense going on. And yes, that's what we have to deal with. But it can also get blown out of proportion if we're not taking care of ourselves, if we're not showing up for ourselves, if we're not, loving who we are and saying, okay, you know what, I can get through this. I am strong. I am powerful. We can need help. We can need to talk to somebody. We can, need to rely on family and friends. And yes, that's going to be important. But we also need to have that calm within us. Because if we're not calm, Leo, within ourselves, if we're not embracing that lion spirit that we have, that profound, dignity and distinction, then we can really feel like we're crumbling. And that's just not what we like. We don't like that at all. Now, with the Five of Pentacles, it's a sense of, I feel on the outside of wealth. I feel on the outside of prosperity. It's almost like I had the key, or I had the key to so much. I could have achieved so much. And now I'm just on the outside looking in. And I don't know when I'll be able to move forward. I don't know when I'll be able to, have the life that I want or have the finances that I want. And this could be very real with the state of the economy, with the state of the world. I mean, everything's going up and it can be very terrifying. So this can be something that, is legit, most definitely. None of these emotions here, and Spirit wants to make it very clear, none of these emotions aren't legitimate. Even what we're being told to be mindful of, it's not that it's not legitimate. We have to be mindful of being just like tidal waved by it and completely knocked off our game. We're heading towards someplace extraordinary. We're heading towards something extraordinary. And what we need to see is ourselves being moved forward. What we need to see is that we've gathered up the knowledge. We've gathered up the information. We know a heck of a lot more than we give ourselves credit for. And there's power to us. And there's power to our dreams and our desires, even though we can feel like there's not, even though we can feel like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to get to the place that I need to be for me. I'm never going to have what I need to have to move me forward, to, succeed. That's not true. You hold the key. This is a time to say, I am tired of being on the outside of wealth. I'm tired of feeling like an outsider. I'm embracing my prosperity, my love, my connection, my hopes, my dreams, my joys, and I am moving forward. Because with the Five of Wands, there is a sense of we've gotten used to the chaos, and we've gotten used to the fact that, or the feeling that, there will just only ever be chaos. And that's what we just have to deal with. And Spirit is saying here, no, chaos isn't the only thing we'll ever have to deal with. Chaos is a part of life. And there can be fighting, but there can also be disagreements that start just because we're so anxious, just because we've been dealing with so much and have so much on our plates and can feel so drained in so many different ways. And so here with the Five of Pentacles, it's like, okay, calm it down and center yourself. You can also feel astoundingly scattered, as if it's really hard to concentrate, as if, everything just grabs your attention. It's kind of like a puppy. It's like you're looking everywhere and you're like, oh. Stay calm and stay centered. Because you're going to see that if you stay calm and centered, you might still feel like, oh my gosh, I need to clone myself, but it'll be a sense of I'm able to handle things a lot more easily and readily and see what needs to be done and get things done and move things forward because I am centered within me and I'm taking, bite-sized pieces. I'm looking at things much more openly and honestly for myself, and I'm being kinder to myself. It's going to be a bit of a challenge during this time. Now, this can be because we're coming out of Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde ends on October 1st, and then we go into the post, retrograde period, which is we're still dealing with kind of the fallout of Mercury retrograde. Communications getting fuddled, phone calls getting lost, things being chaotic. So we're looking at this and we're saying to ourselves, I'm done. I'm done with feeling like an outsider. I'm done with the chaos, and now it's time to move forward. Now it's time to see what I really want. And you're going to find that this is a very pivotal time here, Leo, because you've decided what you want. And now it's, I'm going to get it. Now it's taking a big step, and it's saying, I'm going after this, or I'm making this work, or, this is exactly where I need to be for me. And the chaos, I'm going to plow through it, and I'm going to get to where I need to be for me. I'm going to get to this game-changing time. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is patience. The Seven of Pentacles is saying we have to be patient. Now here, he's cutting down holly. And I know this with this card, the Druidcraft deck. But for me, I always look at it and I think holly is a sacred tree. But holly is sacred on a tree, or sacred in Celtic mythology. But there's also ivy growing on that tree. And it's living by sucking the life out of the tree. And so those type of vines, those invasive growths on trees, they need to be cut down. So as much as it's beautiful and as much as it's a blessing, it can also be a drain. It can also be kind of sucking away your power. Something that you're growing and nurturing and giving your time and your effort to can also be astoundingly draining on you. So just be mindful of this during this time. I feel like it's very you-oriented, and it's very much a sense of, I've been giving so much, or I have to work through so much. I have to make sure I'm not draining myself. And it's going to be different for each and every one of us, because this is a general reading. So it's the drain, the reasons why we have that drain, and the reasons why we feel so overwhelmed. It's going to be personalized. And what Spirit is saying here with our subconscious tarot message is, let others help you. You might be saying, Dana, I don't have anybody to help me. And then this is a time where we need to kind of reach out to friends, or to, groups, or even, institutions that can help us carry what needs to be carried. But we're also going to start to collaborate subconsciously. We're either looking at things and it feels like we're wearing 3 different hats, or looking at things through 3 different angles or 3 different eyes. But there's also a sense here of a collaboration, a sense of, I'm not doing this all by myself. And we need that, even if it's our angels and spirit guides that are helping us. And even if we really want somebody tangible in this waking world to help us, we're using this energy and we're being powered by this energy to help us achieve our goals, to help us to move forward to the place that we want to be. All right, Leo, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Leo. And may blessings and prosperity always be with you.